Wandy Peralta trying to close out, walks Vidal Brujan. That's the overrun. 2 batters later, 1 out. Isaac Paredes hits the ground ball that should end the game, right? Wrong. Oh, my goodness. Both runners safe, and the overrun is at third. Only 1 away. Overruns at second. I take that back. And then Josh Lowe's the batter. Okay, strikes out looking. Nasty. Comes down to Francisco Mejia. 6 runs on the board. The under is hanging on by a thread. Can Mejia be the guy that ruins your night? No. Is anybody going to catch it, though? Yes. Had it all the way. Exhale. You knew it was going to land under. I mean, you talk about a sweat. Ariel Epstein in studio today. When you watch games like that and you're a Yankee girl, how many things do you throw at your television set?
Ooh, too many, especially if you're on the under 6.5 right there.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like to bet on anything Yankees related, because after watching Garrett Cole nearly have a no-hitter,
right,
in addition to then losing the decision, in addition to almost losing that under, I knew somebody on that under. I think they ruined their TV.
It held, though. The under held.
Yeah.
And today, the over-under on that game is set at 7. We'll have more on that with Nestor Cortez challenging Jalen Beeks in Game 2 of that series. But Ariel has identified, and this doesn't happen every night,
nope,
she's identified not 1 but 2 fishy lines, 2 lines that she thinks are worthy of at least scratching at, starting with the Angels and Royals and the Kansas City team total set at 3.5. Tell us what's fishy.
It's fishy because this line moved overnight, 10 cents in favor of the Royals, despite 80% of action coming in on the Angels. Backers are looking to look at the Angels, and Reed Detmers is on the mound for them tonight. However, I'm looking at a team total over 3.5 runs on Kansas City. When you see that line move against an in favor of an underdog, despite majority of money coming in on a favorite, it's telling you that the smart money, sharp money is coming in on the underdog. The Royals do average just over 4 runs a game when they're on the road. The Angels allow just about 4 runs a game to their opponents when they're at home. Angels bullpen's been struggling a bit. Detmers has had an ERA just below a 5 in his last couple of starts. I could see the Royals putting up some runs, maybe around 4, team total over 3.5.
Okay, here's why I think that 3.5 is the right number. And I'm going to champion the Angels' cause on this. First of all, Reed Detmers, opponent's average is in the top 10 lowest in baseball, just 198. The Royals' OPS against lefties is a major league worse 666. And you talk about them averaging over 4 runs a game on the road. They're under 4 runs a game against left-handers. So we're both using our own selective stats
to make
runs? Our case.
3? 3 is the right number?
It's 3.8.
3.8.
So if you round up, your number hits. If you round down, which you can't with 3.8, I know that much about math, then my number hits.
I was going to ask if you had to go back to elementary school to learn that over 3.5 you round up, under 3.5 you round down.
I'm not a math guy. I'm not claiming to be, but I say the numbers.
Baseball
guy. The number is where it should be, with the under, because I like Detmers tonight. You also think that the Reds team total against Tony Gonsolin is fishy tonight. In which way do you smell the fish?
Fish in favor of the Cincinnati Reds. This line moved 15 cents in favor of Cincinnati overnight, despite the Dodgers getting 80% of action. It's weird because the starter for the Dodgers tonight, Tony Gonsolin, has been so good lately. His ERA is around a 2. People are looking to back an underrated pitcher who's just been pitching well. However, the Reds score a lot when they're at home. The Reds are averaging just under 6 runs per home game. I looked at the splits. The Reds have the 3rd best home batting average in baseball and the 2nd worst road batting average in baseball. Natty, why are the Reds so much better at home?
Ballpark factors are huge at that place. Just ask Eugenio Suarez and Jesse Winker, right? They go from a top percentile ballpark in terms of power to T-Mobile Park, which is at the bottom. So you actually like the Reds over 3.5.
Reds team total over 3.5 runs. It's just a number that the book's not accounting for yet, that the Reds are scoring more runs at home. If this was on the road, it's a different story. Seeing that the smart money's coming in on the Reds, I'm not ready to go back the Reds against the Dodgers. I am ready to say, hey, they're being undervalued at home offensively.
Over 3.5 is different than backing the side. So just explain that to our viewers again. If more handle comes in than bets, that's the side you want. You want the side where there's more money, not more tickets.
Essentially, yes. If I get both, though, like in both these situations with the Royals and the Reds today, the bets and the money are majority on the favorites. The line's still moving in favor of the underdog. These are ugly underdogs. It's the Reds and the Royals we're talking about.
Yeah.
People don't think to go and bet them. That's why the team total over, a lot of the times, is the smart bet to make, saying that offensive production will be there.
Okay, I like it. I'll back your Reds team total, but not your Royals team total.
That's fine.
That's how I sit on the fence there. Let's take a break. When we come back, big series opener between the Indians and the Twins tonight, with first place on the line in the AL Central. And one of the Guardians' young stars who's become a fast fan favorite joins the Tuesday spread. We'll visit with Stephen Kwan next.
Pre-game spread is presented by BetMGM. Sign up and bet with the king of sportsbooks, BetMGM.